Okay, I'm going to pull up a picture here so that we're not, we don't have a black screen. I just got to share my screen with you here. So this is what I was going to talk about today. And the reason why is because I don't normally watch this show or this channel. And I did get on here after I heard about the first arrest because I heard he had gotten back into the neighborhood and was filming again. And I thought, well, if you've done something wrong and they told you not to come back, why would you come back? So I was watching and I didn't see him do anything wrong. And then the police showed up and then I kept hearing all over the internet where, he was caught on camera again, peeing in public and, all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm watching the news say this stuff and I'm like, where are they getting this from? Because that's not at all what happened. So what's going on here? Because this is kind of weird. So then I thought, well, if they're lying about this story, what about the other one? When he first went to jail, were they lying about that too? So I went back and I couldn't find anything there where he's doing he was doing. Now, I did find where I guess the from Nancy there, she's kind of, I don't know, like catty corner away. Nancy, she's putting like rocks and things out in the road herself, but she puts dog shit in the road over there where they wouldn't sit there. And so the YouTubers were actually cleaning up this dumbass's mess. And she's wanting them to go away. I understand that. But sorry, you don't like them there in your neighborhood. Too bad. They didn't do anything wrong. So they didn't do anything wrong, so you're going to try to make up something. And as far as I could find, I couldn't find anything about Alex peeing on a live stream. So I went back and was looking and was going through footage and stuff. And Alex had said something about, and this is before the first arrest, he had talked about Brian putting a tent up. The woman, I guess he asked her for a pee tent there, and she said okay. So apparently the tent wasn't even this guy's. It's Brian Enton, who's everybody knows who he is. And I guess he has a beef with Alex because Alex called him a homophobic slur. Feelings hurt. We all got called shit. And I get called shit still every day, like online. So what? Grow the fuck up. Oh my God. I get called a bitch. You know what? I laugh. I knew that before you did, dumbass. Fuck. As far as I hear, that's free security. What? Live streaming it. What's wrong with you? I mean, if I was a conspiracy theorist, I would say, why would anybody not want him keeping an eye on that house? Why would anybody not be keeping an eye on that 24/7? I mean, what if the people that did this crime? So it seems like somebody wants him out of there really bad. Making up shit to get him out of there. And right now, I guess the office is being your little punk ass bitch. Since they're doing whatever you say, listening to whatever you say, that's the probable cause. Your word is their probable cause. And that's fucked up. Because all anybody had to do was review the footage and see that nothing was going on. Play this video here, and this is about right before he gets arrested. And I mean, from the time before he shows up here all the way until he's arrested. So I'm just gonna go.
Even, I've told you guys already, like the subtle things, you wouldn't really, I don't know, I wouldn't have, not even kinda. His hand, I just didn't want to.
Not in the street.
Break any laws, so. All that led 56 minutes. So we talk about titties. What are we doing? Hey guys, someone pulls in the driveway. We're on it. Who's that baldy anyway? Pointing at me, motherfucker. Why are they using that in court? Did you call on me or what is it? Did you say I threw a cactus, baldy? Hope you didn't say I threw a cactus because I never did. Anyway, I'm blessed, guys. It's invigorating, man. It just feels good because I know I was wrong. You don't have to bullshit me. There's times that, you know what? Like I told you guys, I had 12 felonies for sales because I had a lot of different things for sales. But they raided my house, and yeah, it wasn't cool. And they went about a lot of procedures the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I was selling drugs, so I did take a plea. So there's always something kind of part of that. But when it comes to misdemeanor charges, come on, man. Come on, really? Come on. Not only are there attorneys that are offering to do something pro bono, dude, it's just frivolous, man.
So the first arrest, that's what he's talking about. That first arrest, yet here, he has 2 misdemeanor charges, and one's for public nuisance, and I forgot what the other one's for. But anyway, he's just a second.
It's frivolous, Brand. I watched the video, impeding the road. Really? Go talk to them while the rocks were here. Maybe we could have been on the easement. But
oh yeah, that was the other thing too, like impeding traffic or whatever. And you can see here that there's, this is obviously they're causing a particular area. You can see how the traffic is, backed up here. But even at that, he's off the roadway, so it's not illegal to do that. It's not illegal to live stream. It's not illegal to report any news. Like, this is a high profile from a public roadway. Hang on a second. Apparently I have children home. What? Hang on. I'll be out in a minute. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about, was that it's not illegal. Filming, it's, from a public area like this, it's protected by the First Amendment for everyone, whether you're the press or not. So you can stand on the public street, walk, and record whatever is in plain view. The catch is that you can't block traffic or create a hazard or obstruct the roadway and any of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and start it again.
We didn't want to move the rock schools. We thought that might be illegal. So these people need to fucking just really Stop listening to Nanos and the Will Pugh and the Catalina Foothills. Fuck you guys. You guys even ever cared about Nancy? Or only worried about your little prestigious fucking crime scene? And it will always be. Jacob brought those flowers right there. They didn't park anyway, so when they didn't take them overnight, maybe Sue Ellen was hungover. Didn't want to steal them this morning. Who knows? Orale. Almost an hour? Orale. Nanos, are you off today or what? I mean, I'm here.
Go ahead and forward this a little
bit. I'm right here. Hey, pull up.
It's just right. Oh, wait. I have to get this. This is priceless right here.
Do the old Zaza.
We finally have
I'm harassing them. The van. Oh, the gem lady. Oh, thank you for saying that on camera. If you guys notice, I didn't say anything. You don't she said, you don't learn, do you? No, I don't. Make a call, Karen. Make a call, Karen.
You don't learn.
You just harassed me. Do I need to start filing charges?
That's what I saw. Somebody just stopped in the road.
Let me, Father, we pray this bitch get some health and some mental health help. And,
they were driving in the roadway and stopped in the roadway.
Not as entitled as she thinks she is. My creator's name. Amen. Amen.
And then sped off.
Your girlfriend? That's the kind of stuff I have to go through. And then they're telling me that I'm the problem? Because I have the tattoos, because I'm the baboso here? I'm the problem? You don't learn, did you? Well, now we know who one of the people were calling. No, I didn't learn. What were you trying to teach me? You dummy. You didn't learn. Did you ever learn? You speak like you're in fucking junior high school, lady.
I mean, that's the first time. I didn't learn, But then
now we got to question that house more.
But I watched the whole thing.
Funny thing is we've been looking at that house since the very beginning. Certain individuals in our circle
because they don't know what the
going into that house. Well, so let's see how long you guys listen to the scanner. Let's see how long it's Karen to call the fire direct line. The sheriff's UPS coming.
Because it's not long here. Just right. We're almost there. And now probably my internet's going to be a bitch. Because I really don't have internet. Oh my God. Really? Yeah, Mar R. I'm back over here.
I would have verbally assaulted that bitch. But you know what? She's not worth it. None of these people are worth it. Because I'm still sitting here quiet. You probably should get the fuck on.
Hello. This is all.
This probably ain't your channel. Here. This ain't gonna be something you're gonna want to watch. Okay.
Crap. My stream.
What have you done for Nancy? Okay. Before you tell me what I need to do, take your own fucking in. I don't have to call the police for nothing. I'm just here working. This is what I do for a living. Okay. And I'm politically
pointed out a couple of
politically
during this
politely asking constitutional rights afforded to every single one of us. Okay, I wasn't integrated to this country. I was fucking born in this country, so I own these rights just like everybody else. Just like this bitch who came in that just yelled at me right now. What the fuck? A better human being than me. That I'm sitting here quietly. I'm not playing any music. She wants to come out. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You're not supposed to park there either, bitch. She parked there, rolled her window down. Come on, guys. She could have kept driving. I didn't say, hey, roll your window down. The reason I was about to show is because she pulled as close as you could pull to me. So apparently she said, I didn't learn. Bitch, you need to learn. You need to learn that this ain't your fucking street. Karen, get over your fucking self, man. Anybody standing up for these people? Fuck off. I really don't care. I'm not here to get. Today, I'm on the Nancy Guthrie case, and today I'm documenting here at the house because there's no answers. This is day 131. We've been keeping track of case.
I wonder what the speed limit is.
You didn't learn, did you? No, it didn't work, bitch. Fuck.
Holy shit.
This is what I get for documenting shit, you know? I get. Yet I'm the bully. No, you're the bully, you stupid piece. You did to me and Juice. That's what bullies do.
Sounds
To
like
857. That's what you did. You're a bully.
Somebody calls him up and he just does whatever they tell him to do, whether it's legal or not.
Yeah, Donald must fucking have his day off or something. But I'm pretty sure they're getting them all together now. Karen's mad. Fuck that bitch.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
No, give respect, get respect, bitch. You want to pull up and say that? Fuck you. Tell your husband to come out here. If you don't want to tell him to say it over here. Pieces of shit. It's not our fault it happened in this neighborhood. We didn't choose that. So get over yourselves, man.
I wasn't interested in this until I actually watched this go down live. Like I said, I don't usually watch this channel. It's just I heard somebody talking about it on their channel that he was back.
Gem show Karen, huh?
I
we're gonna have to make a song about you.
Now I'm interested.
I mean, really, people ask for it. Sue Ellen's been able to hear all her songs.
I'm interested because neighbors can't just.
I love all you trolls. Say all you want, but you ain't done nothing.
Can't just
you ain't done community or for Nancy.
To remove.
Other than just typing over a fucking keyboard, man. This is boots on the ground. This is a real deal.
Is not magically.
The lady was taken from that home by a masked intruder. At least one. I've said it before. Come here while I'm here. Like the deputies asking 857. Where have you seen Alexander?
Find any?
Fucking retarded. Get my notebook in case I need to write down any names or badge numbers.
It sounds like a bunch of media went with whatever narrative the police gave them. So you, the sheriff's department, is the neighborhood bitch, and the media is your bitch. You all are having a three-way. But ain't nobody gonna have a happy ending.
If you're just joining, we're over here just chilling, chatting.
Oh my God. It's like any second now from.
Today we're doing a report on Nancy Guthrie. This is day 131. We still have no suspects. We don't know where Nancy is.
I'll tell you,
this is still an open investigation. She's still a missing woman.
Sitting there watching that house.
So regardless of all this, I guess what white noise, aka the Karens and Darrens, all the white noise. We're here because this lady still has no answers. Her daughter that we know of, Savannah, is still looking for answers for her mom. going to continue to look, search for her, look for her. If not, keep her name out there. Because 131 days later, that's a border patrol helicopter. 131 days later, we know that, man.
Nancy
Even
walking
if
down
she was in a shallow grave, they would have already moved it by then because now they had time to do it. You know what I mean? Whatever, wherever, they're not going to ever find Nancy. I hope I'm wrong, but what's important is holding someone accountable. There's no way we could have a 3D fucking video. One of my daughters got a new car and it was has like eye recognition, guys. So like when I was telling you about Jihadi John was I
thought it was just right there. Oh God, almost went too far.
Sure.
Oh wait.
For what, sir?
I got it back in bed. Oh my God, what happened? Look at him flying in there. Coming in hot.
I'm sitting here. I'm not even touching the street. Yeah. Okay, here they come. I gotta go. Juice.
Oh God.
All right, guys. Let me get my notebook. Let me get my notebook.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Put the cigarette out for us.
Sure.
Stand up.
For what, sir?
Because it's a direct order.
On direct order. Okay, but before that, can I have your name and your badge number first?
We'll get you.
Stand up. Hey.
No, stand up.
What did I do?
Stand up. You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for? Hey.
Stand up.
Hey.
Stand up.
Okay, but listen, you guys. What am I under arrest for?
Drop the cigarette.
Hey, what am I under arrest for? Don't do it.
Okay.
Hey. I'm not even fighting you. I want to know what I'm arrested for.
Get on the ground.
Okay, this officer right here is about to fucking eat dirt. And he did all that shit on his own. Hang on.
What am I under arrest
And was it him or the other guy? Yeah, no, it was him.
for?
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the.
Okay, so this officer here puts his foot on top of the other officer's foot.
Freaking ground.
And he pulls his foot out, and then I'll just have to back it up and slow it down. And Alex is trying not to fall on him.
I didn't shove him down.
Comply.
What am
There,
I under
because his
arrest
gun
for?
is right there.
I will, but what am I under arrest? He's putting a cuff on me.
Knock it off.
He's putting a cuff
He's
on me.
twisting his
Tell me you're
arm.
putting a cuff on me.
Relax.
Don't
opposite
twist my
direction.
fucking hand.
Got this camera on you.
I want them taking my shit.
So there were, several thousand witnesses to this. And I don't know who this crazy fuck is, but is it absolutely vital that your fucking pants
Sir?
gotta be that goddamn tight?
Can you please make sure my stuff's picked up?
I mean, if you're chasing down somebody, look at this guy. What? I mean, he's what, 2'3" If he's gonna chase somebody down, how is he gonna do it without splitting those pants out? I can see his religion. Look. Pants are tight, man. Oh, damn. Okay, so that was another thing too. So he pulls something out of his pocket, right? Let me just back it up. Let me see if I can slow this down. Let me just slow it way down. I'm gonna need to turn it down too because it's gonna sound horrible. Okay, so all right. a pan coming out over here. Or Geppetto. No, wait. That was the other guy. Like, I want to be a real boy. Okay, so look.
Sir?
So he's digging in his pocket. He's gonna hand this guy.
Please make sure my stuff.
The fucking dash cam. It got me. You got me on dash cam. Come on. I think I did it because this guy's like down in his. Okay, there's the blue glove.
Someone get out here to get my stuff, please. Hey.
Because, you know,
sir,
they're basically doing a search.
Come on, bro.
Relax.
You relax.
I'm not doing.
Please make sure my stuff.
See, he's looking where the camera is. Actually, at this point, I don't know if he's pulling his pants out and the other guy's like digging down in there, or if this guy is doing something completely different, like reaching out his body cam. But I know that he handed him blue gloves, so woo! Somebody's got all up in there. So we're witnessing this. They're not supposed to be doing that. You can't do a look. You can't do a look in. You can do a pat down, and you can do a search around the waistband. You can't do a pull the waistband out and look in. Did you know that? That's a violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Someone get out here to get my stuff, please.
We're in a public road.
Hey.
And we've got how many thousands of people watching?
Do my cuffs around, bro.
Relax.
You relax.
So,
I'm not doing anything.
Then don't tell me to relax.
They handed it back to this guy right here, who had
I can
his
speak however.
Now
you're no bigger of a human being than I am, bro. Remember that.
And then he's got to like put his hand up to his face.
I can put my face anywhere I want.
On me, you catch a charge.
No one spit on you.
Fucking spit on me, dude.
No one spit on you.
Put it on your nose.
Shut your mouth, bro. If you don't want to talk.
Pants are tight enough.
Can I get my stuff? No.
You want to pick up your stuff?
Can't get my stuff.
No.
We don't give a shit.
Hey.
Oh, and that was something else too. He had already turned his camera off too, if it was on. He turns it off. Now, I was watching this real close, and just like this guy right here had taken his body cam off. And there's his.
Someone
there's that
get out here to get my stuff, please.
That he dropped.
Hey. Sir.
Stop pulling away, bro.
Do my cuffs around, bro.
But anyway, it looked like he. looked like he had done something with his body cam
I'm
and
not
he had
doing anything.
Then don't tell me to relax. I can speak to you, bro.
No, this guy presents anyway. That's probably
You're no
double over something.
bigger of a human being than I am, bro.
So what are we doing with our hands?
Remember that.
Stop putting your face in my face.
I can put my
reaching
face
through this
in
guy's. That's why you always see a bunch of guys on guys.
No one
Yeah,
spit
okay. He had
on
to put
you.
his hand on his nose there. Another weird.
Shut
Okay.
your
So as they walk
mouth,
back,
bro.
he touches his camera,
You don't want
turn
to
it off,
talk.
and then he gets
Can I
behind me.
get my stuff? No. I
starts
can't
doing
get
stuff.
my stuff, dude.
So you're not supposed to turn your camera off. The call isn't over yet.
You
You're not
guys,
done with him yet. You're still doing shit to him. They've got his
get
arm
the
way.
fuck off my arms.
So anyway, that was something that I wanted to point out because if you go way back, I need to turn this speed from the time he arrived. So the question is, what did he do wrong? The homeowners just didn't want him there. Fucking shit. Because what's a film there? There and film, you can. If it's a whole good ganging up on one guy just because they don't want him there, that's like mob rule, isn't it? If the sheriff is just going to do like selective policing, it's just whoever, he's just going to listen to whoever he wants to. So anyway, cops don't care. Somebody made a complaint, they show up, and they're just going to arrest whoever, which they really need to stop and think to see somebody to play that really, that's the most you can do to somebody as far as you take away all their freedoms. So you need to make sure that something really happened. Do you just have an old hag that just doesn't want somebody sitting out there in front of her house in the road filming? Is that the problem? So, the like Alex was saying on a stream, because when I saw this, and I'm like, wait, none, and I saw news reports, and I was like, none of that happened. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I need to hit.
I am gonna say,
got out there and was trying to get how far he was right there. He's right there at the easement. That's it. He didn't do anything wrong. He was right where he was supposed to be. So
it's a peaceful protest, guys.
So he's just chilling and sharing
the finances for Nancy. She's still in the school.
Got yanked out of it, and the deputy he eats shit during the takedown. That was his deal. And the screen didn't show him pissing, didn't show him blocking the car, didn't show him doing jack shit except just sitting there with a camera. Cops aren't charging him with public urination on this arrest.
Well,
they're hitting him with resisting arrest.
Take pictures, all that guy.
And the felony
nothing. The fuck
is, and the
Thank you, Joey, you're awesome, man.
which was for missing from a previous time. I don't know. I've heard both. So, but the felony for resisting Well, if the arrest isn't legit, then you wouldn't have that anyway. But they say it's a felony because he caused the harm to the officer.
It's the only spot I could find where there wasn't no shit.
The officer fell because he knocked the officer to the ground.
Oh, that got not even in the
That's
roadway.
a felony resisting. Well, that didn't happen. I mean, how many people did they think was watching this? Did they not know anybody was watching? Or
so there's no
seems odd. So
the rest are gone.
Everyone that was witnessing this,
I'm not here to badmouth nobody.
Did you know that?
Good document. Exercise. My
So
constitutional
you're a
rights.
witness to this and you didn't see anything.
This neighborhood ain't no fucking better than my
You have a
neighborhood.
job or a duty to contact the sheriff's department and let them know that you're a witness. Or you can contact the DA and let them know that you're a witness to this. And that you saw
park out of the zone. What is Sue Ellen? Let them park there.
They can't just arrest you like it's no big deal.
Some people are like, what are you doing that for? Is that because your ego? It's not my ego.
I mean,
these are for my rights. And if my rights involve your guys.
Like,
if you're a YouTuber,
there's just an arrest,
if you're a journalist, they're your rights too, really.
Well, for the person getting slain,
people want to accept, that's fine. All I know is that I'm not doing anything wrong.
Absolutely punishment, don't you think?
I watch the videos, okay?
And when it's, especially,
and I'd like to introduce you to my attorney.
Weak ass Karen said so.
I'll fight any misdemeanor.
That is, that's just straight up.
That's not federal. I'll fight any case that is not.
So I would say.
There's a Karen and a Darren. They'll be calling.
Alex has.
Really, I'm just out here documenting, guys. I'm not going to be here for 8 days. You guys know I come like maybe once a week. But I watched that video, guys. Okay?
I want to hear some of those from this county. This county's got problems.
Yeah, we were sitting in the street. You want to know why? Because by then the rocks were already blocking the road.
I mean, if this
it wasn't shit here yet, but the rocks were already here. So of course we were on the fucking street. Where the fuck you guys want us to motherfuckers, bro?
Okay, so like
Detective Perez, you should have done a little better research.
First off,
before you went over there to my house and arrested me in front of my kids.
Making false reports.
Fuck nuts. You know that for fucking misdemeanors? And my attorney said I could say whatever the fuck I want. Even now, I don't give a shit, guys.
Because
you guys
that's
know I'm unfiltered.
Okay?
The only time you can't do that is when you're sitting in front of a judge, and I respect that, and I always have. And I say, yes, Your Honor, yes, Your Honor. But right here, nobody judging me. There's nobody here telling me what I can and can't do. I am going to say whatever the fuck I want to say.
The real story. The real story
that
all the news
Pima County deputies are in that
is
wasting you guys over here. Oh, they're walking away. It must be. Because never did I throw piss. Okay? And they have someone bleeping out Juice's words. Juice doesn't cuss. Neither does JLR. I'm the fucking one that cusses. I'm the potty mouth. You're going to blame anybody, blame me.
Shit.
But they did Juice wrong.
The fact that she lives right across the street from Nancy Guthrie.
Misdemeanors or not, dude. They charged me. They threw me in the hole when I got there. Three dudes in particular had it out for me, and you could just tell there was a directive.
If this were me,
trying to give me a 2X fucking shirt. Come on, man.
I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm telling you, it doesn't fit.
I would be.
I got some 5X pants. It's okay, cool. I look for some bigger shirts.
I'd be doing
motherfucking foreskin check, dick check, ball check, motherfucker. Come on, man.
I'd be getting
you arrested me in my house. You think I smuggled something in there? X-spray machine.
And I would be getting a witness statement.
Bro, the money they're spending on doing all that shit for me. What did I do?
Having those.
So I'm blessed, everybody.
Witnesses.
My kids are okay.
You know, have their affidavits like signed, taken.
Paid. I have dirty dishes, which means I ate food and I ate lunch. So people don't even have that.
If I had one.
This is me standing my ground. Okay. This is for you and for you. But for that person, I don't know. But it's for me.
Bullshit.
I was disrespected.
They're just going in on a barrett.
And this is a protest for my rights being violated. Protest for finding information out. It is still a very, very open case. She's still missing. Everyone else can go around here and start healing all they want.
Place like.
But Nancy's found
whatever.
Come on.
And film the house. It's part of the major for your channel.
Must be nice.
That live stream, it backs up.
Really?
He was there legally, not blocking anything, not
trying to play the race cars. There were 2 white people.
Jam.
Anyway, let me tell you guys the law real quick.
Pissing on shit.
So in case they show up, I'm going to repeat it to them too.
No chaos.
It says it on the fucking sign right there.
No chaos.
10.40.050A. Media will still be able to access the neighborhood and report from the public right away.
Wrestling match.
It's pretty simple now. The road is the fucking right of way, and if it isn't, it's the easement. Well, if there's a dog shit being thrown over here illegally, You know, people know I'm not going to call the cops on Sue Ellen many times. Me and Juanita could have been like, you know what?
A rubber band.
We've had enough of this bitch. And I'm going to say bitch because she got in Juanita's face. And I'm surprised Juanita didn't slap the shit out of her because I sure wanted to. But her throwing the thesis, she almost tried to run me and Juice over. Come on.
Is what it looks like.
And then she's a drunk driver. Dude, I smelled alcohol on her breath multiple times in the past. I know she drinks.
Saying, that YouTuber again. That YouTuber what? Is filming a house? The YouTuber again.
Why is she allowed to drink drunk drive, drink drive around, drive drunk, drive drinking?
So
anyway, so look up that code 10.40.05. Hey.
Of Alex like pissing in public. I highly doubt it. I didn't see any of that anywhere. I can't find anything like that anywhere. And as far as that P tent that everybody's talking about, that's Brian Enton's. As far as I could tell. So if I'm wrong, somebody tell me. So I don't know. The reason why I didn't watch Alex's channel on this Nancy Guthrie thing is because JLR was on it a lot, and I don't really like JLR. So I mean, he does. That's fine. Whatever. So if he's down there, I don't need to watch it. I mean, everybody's free to do whatever they want. JLR probably doesn't like my ass either. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Just you hear things about people and then you see things. It's the things that you actually see that you should be making your judgments on. So, oh, sorry. I was going to tell you what I would do if this was me. And that is, I would file an internal affairs complaint against the deputies because they obviously lied in their reports. And the witnesses, they can call or make witness statements. Everybody that watch this, we're all witnesses. So call the Pima County Sheriffs Internal Affairs at, here's the phone number, 520-351-4750, and document everything. I would also file a Section 1983 federal lawsuit for false arrest and First Amendment retaliation, because that's what this is. It was retaliation. And there's precedent for this shit. So, I mean, people have won against cops. They've done this same shit to them. So, I mean, you got it on fucking live stream. That makes it really hard for them to lie their way out of it, right? Everyone already knows Nanos and his department are playing favorites for the neighborhood Karens. So, the only thing that actually hurts them is bad press, lawsuits, and losing in court. So that's the only way you're really gonna make them stop doing this shit, because they do it every day, and it's not right. I mean, it's just mob mentality, and the mob only has power when the cops are willing to do their duty, their dirty work. They don't do their duty, damn sure, but dirty work for these people, and it's like, if they were to turn on the cops or the sheriff, then that power evaporates because cops stop listening to them. So they're only listening to them as long as they're, whatever. So the guy sitting in a chair on public property, they don't care. It's not about the law. It's about who has the juice. And right now, it seems like the streamer doesn't have any. But really, all that shit, and I think he does. So, I mean, right? If they're pulling especially if you're standing there in front of the camera and they're pulling your waistband out, that's a civil rights lawsuit by itself. The individual can sue officers and the police department for damages. And that's under the 42 USC 1983 for a severe Fourth Amendment privacy violation. And I say severe because you're in front of these fucking people. So, over nothing. I mean, just because somebody got pissed because she didn't want you sitting out there. Now, if it proves the deputies entirely fabricated or exaggerated the probable cause to justify a forced arrest and invasive search, Alex can. Uh-oh. I must have said something. But yeah, that's really weird that the media is just. I mean, we know the media is bought and paid for. They're just going to report what they've been told to report. There's supposed to be a middleman between the government and the people, but they're not. That's why people watch YouTubers now. So let me go back to this stream here because I'm going to forward it a little bit. And y'all can watch that again. I got to grab something real quick. Well, I guess it's just going to keep loading or something. And this is like really loud in my ear, but oh well. Now, as far as I'm fixing to get off here, but that the police that were doing what they were doing, I don't get it. It's like they just walked up and then just grabbed him. And he was just asking, what did I do? They don't have to they don't have to say anything, I guess, but shouldn't they? I mean, they're just taking the homeowner's word for it. It's kind of stupid, but then you got that little guy, that Peter Pan looking motherfucker, out there all up in everybody's business. He's all up in Alex cookies. It's like, I mean, why did he pull? If that blue thing that he pulled out was gloves, which I figured it was, why did he do that? Because, like, Is that just so accidentally, I'm air quoting that here, when he accidentally grabs your nuts, he can at least pretend he's wearing protection? I mean, like, is that going to make it less gay? I don't think so. Ask Alex. Now I know why he called you it. Funny word. Those funny boys. I mean, sitting there getting felt up on the live stream in front of everybody. I mean, that's kind of a fair reaction, don't you think? Here you go. Oh, I did have that muted. Oh crap, and I got it 1 point. Okay, cop trips the other cop. Face plant. Why does he have to get on the ground? Alex was just asking, what are you arresting me for? Like, why do you have to be on the ground for them to handcuff you? Oh God, it's a little light in the loafers there. There's your blue glove. I'm going to. You're going to hand it back to me, and then I'm going to put it in my pants, and then I'm going to put my hand on my nose like a weirdo. No, you can't get your stuff. Can't get your stuff. I'm the boss. I was trying to see what. Okay, just watch here, cause like you're walking him to the fucking car. Why do you gotta? Okay, yeah, knock this guy into the car. Oh, I got a bruise. Look what he did to me. Oh, that's a cop on cop crime, if you ask me. Didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, that's why I'm saying stop. Freaking, and you better have your fucking body cams on because taxpayers pay a lot of fucking money for y'all to wear those fucking body cams, for y'all to have them pointed in another direction or away from what's happening. So it's time y'all start filming what's going on, everything that's going on. Or how about you catch a charge? How about that? Because it looks like you just have fun violating people's rights. So this got me pissed off. When I watched this live, I was so fucking pissed because nobody was doing anything wrong. Now, how many cops showed up? How much did taxpayers pay for those officers to be there at that time to arrest him? Meanwhile, who's robbing the bank down the road? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're taking resources away from the sheriff's department because your feelings are hurt. Somebody's sitting out there in front of your house. You can get the fuck out of here with that. That's bullshit. Nobody cares. Okay? Well, I guess your bitch, which is the sheriff's department, cares. They care so much that they're willing to violate a bunch of laws just so that they can get this man off of public property for filming this house right here. Nobody wants anybody filming this house for some reason. You got free neighborhood watch right here. Alex is doing it for free. You see all the cars coming in. You see the cars leaving. So you should be able to be building a database on what cars normally come in and, which ones are normally entering and exiting during the day and what times. I mean, if I was sheriff, that's what I would be doing. I'd be watching YouTuber streams and I'd be like, okay, this car came in at this time and it left at this time and this many people were in the car and here's the tag and blah, blah, blah. But no. I guess you went to a different type of learning facility. You went somewhere where it's like, no, we must violate rights. Oh my God, he has a free hand in front of him. Somebody quick, twist it. Get the handcuffs on. Well, you can't just handcuff him. Fuck, put him on the ground. It's like no wonder you guys got a bad name. Build rapport with people. Why can't you do that? You get a whole lot more information out of people when you're friendly. I mean, you don't have to be like somebody's best friend, but you can answer one fucking question when somebody's saying, what am I being arrested for? Because he didn't know what he was being arrested for. Nothing happened. Now, who should be out there face planted in the ground in the freaking middle of the street getting a blue glove up her ass is the bitch that called because nothing happened. So who called? Because I guarantee you, you know how many FOIAs you're going to get from this? You're going to have so many people calling wanting to know who called at what time. What did they say? What was the call for? I mean, you guys are fucked. There was nothing going on. Nothing at all. If nobody knew any backstory at all, they would think this was some type of, I don't know, a country somewhere else, maybe. No, this is America. This is America. America. Yep. The land of the free. Isn't that great? You can do whatever you want here. And if you go out and unalive people, then you get glorified at once a year at CrimeCon. It's like everything is just fucking backwards. I don't know. It's weird. You really need some type of legit probable cause before you make an arrest on somebody. And because this was being live streamed and you knew that it was, right? Because you knew that he was a YouTuber, you knew he live streamed every day. So you knew you'd be able to check to see what he was doing. Why didn't you just check? Why didn't you just look at his camera and see what he was doing? So, I don't know. I know what I would do, and I told you what I would do, and I would be all up in your business every day. I would be making your life miserable. And, I mean, I'm not mean. Something happened to me not too long ago. And I didn't sue them for it. But they did drop everything. And I did get an apology. But sometimes you got to take somebody to court just to make an example, because that's what they're trying to do to Alex here. So, trying to make an example out of him. And by saying, you're going to do what we want you to do. We don't care that you're a U.S. citizen. We don't care that you have rights. We don't care. And it's weird, right? Because Arizona is really red. It's a red state, right? Isn't it? I thought it was. And they're all about that Constitution and everything. I know, because I used to be very, very hard right. I mean, I was so hard-nosed right. It was not even funny. Then one day you wake up and you realize these guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. Because they don't know the difference between a patriot and a loyalist. They don't know the difference between your rights and... okay. Let me just say, we have freedoms. And those freedoms guarantee you that you will be pissed off at some point in your life by somebody else exercising their freedom. And it is your right to be pissed off. Okay? Okay. That's it. That's the lesson. You have a right to be pissed off. And that's it. You don't have a right to call the police and make false reports. That's a crime. So from what I saw in this whole video, the only people that were committing crimes in this video, the only people committing crimes in this video is whoever called the sheriff's department and the deputies that came in. Nobody else committed any crimes in this video. And so I'd like to ask the media in Arizona, where the fuck you got your information? Do you not fact check? Because it only would take you 2 fucking seconds to get on here and look and see what happened. And now you look like a bunch of dumbasses. And this is why nobody believes anything you say. Because what you do is you refer back to, well, but we were reporting on the report that we got from police. Yeah, we see that. And you're still wrong. You are reporting on a false report, which makes your news story a false narrative. Your story is false. You are fake news. How do you like that? Now do you see why you've lost viewers? Now do you see why people have turned to YouTube? Because it's all live and you can't fake that shit. This is what is going to get Alex out of trouble. This is what's going to win him a lawsuit. Because it's all live. And it can't be edited and manipulated like body cams can. And the time can't be fucked with and all that shit. So, like I said, you guys are fucked. And I'm sorry if this pisses off people that, thought he was doing something wrong or still think he's doing something wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you don't like Alex. I'm sorry if you don't like his show. I'm sorry if you don't like his reporting. I'm sorry, whatever. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. It's not about that. It's about, do you have a right to report on a news story in a public setting when you're not doing anything wrong? You have not caused any trouble and you are not committing a crime. I sat there and watched what? Well, I watched the whole thing. It was like an hour long. What, 3 cars went by? One of them stopped in the middle of the fucking road in front of Alex just to grab him out. That was harassment. Did they not think that he was live streaming? Did they not know that they're on camera? You see, they don't care. They don't care. They know nothing's going to happen to them. They're part of the mob. They're part of the mob, and the sheriff is their bitch. The sheriff is the little Joe Pesci guy in, oh God, the fucking movie. Goodfellas. The sheriff is their little Joe Pesci. And then when he stops doing what they want, that ain't going to be too good. So, Alex has a lawsuit. And from what I can see, he's going to win. So, I wonder what's going to happen when the sheriff's department gets about 20,000 witness statements. There's got to be more than that now because there's a lot of people that watch this. I mean, they watched it the first day, and then there's several that have watched it since. And I've heard people say, oh, they had to arrest him because he was peeing in public, blah, blah. You know what? You know what they do to you in my state if you're peeing in public? You get charged with a sex offense. You are now a registered sex offender because you whipped your dong out in public. Especially if you did it on fucking live stream. You think they're going to let that go? Nope. They wouldn't call it a public nuisance, I guarantee you that. You'd probably be in prison. In my state, you would probably be in prison for at least 2 years if you did that. So, I wonder what their proof is. It doesn't sound like they have any. or else they would have made it a bigger charge. Anyway, I gotta go. I can't keep sitting here repeating the same thing over and over again just because I'm right and everybody else is fucking wrong. Like I said, I'm probably pissing a lot of people off. But you know what? Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if somebody does something wrong, I will say it. If I do something wrong, I will tell you. If I report something wrong, I will tell you. If I've reported this wrong, please tell me. Because if I'm out there saying something that didn't happen, then I would look like a dumbass. I would look like the fucking news in Arizona does right now. I'm not reporting on facts. And so, please tell me. I don't want to look like that. I mean, but I'm witnessing this for myself. And I'm not seeing what everybody else is telling me that I should be seeing. So I'm wondering if those people have actually watched themselves, or if they're just repeating or parroting what other people have said. And I think everybody just needs to watch it for themselves and see what they would think if that was them. If they were sitting here with the camera going, talking about this news story, and then bam, it's like out of nowhere, 3 stooges just jump on you. Or 2.5 stooges. And please, like I said, that guy's pants, I'm sorry. That looks fucking pornographic, okay? Can somebody please do something about that? That's gross. You know, there's little kids. And he's wearing those pants in public like that. That's not. Ew. All I'm saying is, yes, you can see his religion in those pants. It's gross. Nobody needs to see that. I don't want to see it. All these live streamers didn't need to see it. I don't know how you think you're going to chase somebody down. Goddamn. Anyway, okay. Sorry, I just started to go off into I don't know what. I'm starting to think about that. Those pants are just freaking me out, man. Just, ooh. Nasty. I mean, I don't even. Do they allow that at the sheriff's department? I mean, has somebody said something to him ever? I'm just wondering because that is a little overboard, isn't it? To me, it just seemed a little overboard. I'm just saying. This seemed a little overboard. It was. Ew. I did try to I was trying to find where Alex had said that lady had put the dog poo out there and the rocks. But I'll just have to keep looking for it. I think it was the 1 or 2 recordings before that arrest, maybe? I don't know. Dang it. No, I can't find it. Anyway, there it is. Nobody did anything wrong. Nobody tripped any cops. Nobody fucking did anything except for the cops and whoever called the cops. Those are the people that broke the law and need to be called into account. So anyway, yeah, I need to get off air. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to go live again because, like I said, my stream, I barely get to get on here, and I'm surprised I haven't gotten more messages, more pop-ups tonight that my stream's really weak. Anyway, yeah, Candy. I should have done the sound effects. But this just kind of pissed me off, and I kind of threw it together really fast. So, yes, I could do satellite internet, but it's a very, very expensive because I've done that before, and like I said before, we were told that we could get the fiber optic cable, and we saw them laying the fiber optic cable out here. And then I called the phone company, and I told them, that we're ready to get it turned on or whatever. And they were like, "Oh, well, it's not available in your area." And I was like, "Well, what? You guys ran it all the way to my fucking house. What do you mean it's not in my area?" Well, you can't get it that far. And I know that there's lag in fiber optic still, but it's not like DSL. And DSL, there was lag in that, but it wasn't that bad until right before we had to turn it off, because it did get really, really bad there at the end. I guess because everybody was getting on. But damn, I was like, what? This doesn't even make any sense. And so a couple of weeks ago, I got back on the map, and I was looking at the government's map on where there's like a hex map or whatever. And it shows my house, my neighbor's house, and the next house has 100% coverage for fiber optic. And I'm like, well, what the hell? And that's what I thought. But then I looked at the address. The address is in there wrong. And I'm like, oh my God, I bet when I called the phone company, I bet they have our address different than on that hex map, because we've had that happen before. Nobody wants us. I mean, we live like in an area, we're so far out that there's the closest post office, there's no mail route to here. So we have to go to another town picks it up, a bigger town. And so that's our address. But we're nowhere near that town. So, and then our kids would go to school in a different area. I'll just put it this way. Our school system buses almost 1,000 square miles. And there's a lake, so they have to go around that too. But it's just, we're way out in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, so I thought, okay, then that's the problem. So I need to call them back, and I sent them an email and told them that I think that's the problem, that they have our address down as wrong, because our address comes up as two different addresses. So yeah, that's fun. And it's all weird. Our kids go to a school over in this other town. Our mail goes to this town that's 2 towns away. And our neighbor, he gets his mail from a town that's the same town where our kids go to school. So, in fact, a long time ago, when the next town over would be like long distance, when you call long distance, our next door neighbor was long distance. So, So we're kind of on this line of everywhere that nobody wants. And we just call it the triangle, kind of like the Bermuda Triangle. So, but anyway, so I'm going to call them back and see if I can get that now, because they're obviously not answering my email, or maybe they are and I'm just not getting it. I don't know. I mean, I have to go off of what I've got, and I don't have a whole lot here. I mean, I feel like I only get half my emails. I'm serious. I got nothing. It's not. When my daughter used to have to do like reports and stuff for school, I would have to drive her. Mostly, I would drive her like to the library in a town that she went to school in. But sometimes I was able to use the neighbors' Wi-Fi when I didn't like asking all the time, so that was just kind of like every now and then. But so yeah, I'm just lucky that she's a smart kid and she was able to get by. So anyway, yeah, you would think that everybody in the world has internet now. Nope. I'm in the United States and nope. Can't get it out here. Well, not until I still don't even really know for sure. I mean, the government map says you can. And then the telephone company is like, they don't come out there. But then there's two different addresses. I don't know. Anyway, I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm going to get off here. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you got to at least learn something from from watching that arrest go down, because that was a bunch of bullshit, and I think it's a bunch of bullshit, and I think Alex needs to file a lawsuit, and I think he needs to do a 1983 federal lawsuit. I think he needs to go in and do a lawsuit against. Well, I think he needs to file internal affairs paperwork for them to come in and do an investigation. Oh, that was something I was going to say. I looked it up earlier. You know how many fucking deaths have been recorded in that the sheriff's department since 2017? Where'd my shit go? I think I was like 55. I'll look again. Okay. Wow. Where'd it go? Well, okay, maybe it was somewhere else that I was looking. Maybe. Come on. I should have known. I should have known. Don't even try to look it up. Anyway, yeah, you might want to look it up yourself. But since like 2017, I believe there's been deaths in the jail. I believe there's been like 55 or 58. I think it's 55. Just double check that. Make sure. And I know there's been one big lawsuit for excessive force in the last couple of years, and there's been a lot of lawsuits filed, but you know how it is. Police always get immunity and everything. It seems like, if you've always got all these lawsuits filed on, like same officers and stuff, and they pretty much say the same thing over and over again, doesn't that pretty much show that that's probably true? that officer probably does act like that. I mean, especially if these people don't know each other and they're all reporting the same thing. I would think so. Or do you think maybe it's just somebody just making it up? Could be, I guess. But one thing's for sure, that bitch that's right there by Alex that's causing all that trouble, I think taxpayers are owed an apology for all that shit, because she's cost taxpayers a lot of fucking money by them having to do all this shit and a waste of time in court. So, I don't know. I'd probably be suing her ass too. So, anyway. All right, I'm out. Until next time. Try to stay out of jail, everybody. And I will talk to you later.